evening, all. Ira Epstein, and here we are with your metal market wrap-up. I almost said the wrong one there, the metal market wrap-up. And we are sitting here now on Wednesday, the 19th of February, 2025, just getting on about 6:25 p.m. Central Time. So, interesting day. We had the FOMC minutes. I cover it in detail, point by point, as I read it and what I saw in a special report I did tonight. It's on our website. If you go to iraepstein.com, when you look at it, just look at the top left. It'll say currency report. It's all in there. And I go through it as to what I thought it meant for the dollar and some of the other markets that we're looking at. One of the markets that's taking it in a bullish stride is the gold, which is up $20 tonight. So this market is saying things still look as though we're going to have the Fed staying on an easy path. And all that the Fed, I think, is going to do, well, I'm not going to go there. I'll wait. I want you to see the report because I sum it up there for you. The Philly Fed Regional Business Activity Index comes out at 7:30 tomorrow. Jobless claims. What are we going to see all these firings start to hit the unemployment rolls? That's what I want to know. Are they hitting and they're gradually being taken in? And the other part of the markets that's wrong to absorb it? I don't know. We get that. Look for about a 215,000 number. Chicago Fed President Goolsbee will speak at a group at 8:30. We'll hear what he has to say. He's important as he's now a voting member. The Conference Board will release their January leading, lagging, and coincident indicators at 9 in the morning. We're going to see an important report from natural gas, this cold vortex, and it's moving now east, as I said it would move. It's all the way down to Texas. Now it's moving out, but it's moving out. Tomorrow, Chicago in the 20s, this weekend in the 30s, next week in the 40s. Doesn't mean we can't get snow and another cold batch, but each day you have more sunlight. Nah, you're coming to the end of all this. We don't have palm trees in Chicago yet. This is the coldest it has been. They would have died. The EIA weekly petroleum estimate, that'll be out at 11. So, interesting time in the market. I was taken back, and I have to admit it, when I heard President Trump say that Zelensky of the Ukraine, the president, is both a dictator and the cause of the war. Okay. He's a dictator in Trump's parlance because martial law has been declared. And while there should have been an election in May under martial law, Ukraine can't do it. Those that will tell you, say, how do you hold an election as Russia's waiting for crowds of people to hit? That makes total sense to me. I mean, Russia is hitting Odessa, Kiev. It's hitting everything it can, wherever it is, to make life miserable, and I would assume an election would happen. On the other hand, I was appalled when I saw Putin said that he can't wait to meet face-to-face with his good friend Donald. So suddenly they're buddy-buddy. So let's face it, all right? Donald at this point is making Europe sort of distance. He's thrown him out of the negotiation, treating him like second rate. Same thing with Mexico. Same thing with Canada. America, you can't travel anywhere right now. We're going to be the hated Americans again. And, you know, it's not us. We're good people. I don't know what more to say. Bonds and notes going sideways at this point. In the energy markets, I'm starting to switch now. So I'm moving to the April natural gas. Heating oil, I'm going April. And you can go with May's or you can go with April's in the crude because soon the April's going to go off the board in the Brent. So I'll show you charts of both each night. I'll mix it up intentionally. In the foreign currency market, the dollar was up minor league amount. And you can see tonight, you've got a mixed bag in the markets, basically lower. Markets expecting the dollar to rally a little bit. When we look at gold, you know, I was looking this year that we would hit 3,000. We're not far from it. We're 29.19 on a weekly chart of closes. My gosh, remember, weekly chart is a different number because it's looking at contracts that could be a February contract. It could be a March contract. When you look at the April gold, you're still stuck in this sideways action at 29.55. You haven't come out of it yet. You can see the triple top resistance in the market. The pattern is still bullish in the sense that you have higher lows, higher highs. The market hasn't been able to break out of that. When it does, could it be the 3,000 level? It could. If it takes out the low, you're back into the 28,080 level is my guess towards that 18-day average of closes. When I take a look at the slow stochastics, I'll just go right there. Are they embedding? So tonight, both numbers are over 80, as you can see, but you can't count tonight because we don't know where tomorrow's going to close. The day before, Wednesday, both were over 80, and both were over 80 on Tuesday. What about the day before? No. So tomorrow is all important. If you're like I am, when you get an embedded reading number, generally it's a very bullish signal that more upside is coming, but you don't have it. You won't know till you have it till tomorrow. And where the market closes in the range tomorrow will be super important. You never want to just get an embedded reading that's bullish and you close near the day's low. Could be a problem. In the silver gold, you can see how the market's back to challenging tonight for a change. Right through here. Now, very soon, I'm going to be leaving the March silver, not yet, because it trades until later in March, and moving to the May silver, but it's not time to do it yet. In the March silver, we do have a pattern of higher lows and higher highs. It's still bullish. We're getting a bit of a correction off an overbought situation. You've now taken the numbers under for the first time in a while, 70 readings. It never did embed. It just hung in there at the 80 level and then drove down. If the market in copper wants to break down by taking out the 454 and a quarter area, be careful. You open the door up right away for the 448 level to come in, and that would give you a pattern of lower highs, lower lows. Momentum's been the warning sign here. It broke down, as you can see, and prices are breaking with it at this point. In the platinum market, I'm a little surprised how weak it's gotten. The market yesterday went to the 100-day average, or I'm sorry, the 200-day average and held it. The green is the 100-day average at 98.50 right here, and that's what the market is trying to hold. Remember, everything I do is color coordinated. The red is the 18-day average, the gray is the 200, the green is the 100. And I use it the same way on weekly and daily charts. When we take a look at the dollar index, well, I did a special report on the dollar index. I'm not going to discuss it in here. I want you to look at the report. It's at iraepstein.com, right on the front page on the top left. And it's an update of the last report that I did. So it goes into the price counts, how the market stopped at the second count, what's going on right now, where are we, so on and so forth. So if you go there, you will see that we've got the report. It's all about currencies on the move. And I do the seasonal charts from SeasonX. I do them also based on the More Research report. I give you weekly charts on futures and UUP, the bullish index on the dollar index. So we take a look at everything there, put it all together. Again, you go to iraepstein.com. That's all you've got to do. Look, top left. It says currency report. Give it a click. My reports are only up for 3 business days, so take advantage. I'm Ira. You have a great evening, and I'll catch up with you all tomorrow.